There is one number printed on your credit card statement, engineered by some of the smartest people in finance to keep you in debt for the rest of your life. You see it every month. You probably think it is there to help you. It is the single most profitable trick the banking industry ever invented. And it is hiding in plain sight on a piece of paper you throw in the trash. It is called the minimum payment. My name is the Hidden Rich Guy, and today I am going to show you exactly how that one little number is designed to quietly drain you, how much it is really costing you, and the simple way out that the credit card companies pray you never figure out. Because here is the truth. The credit card company does not want you to pay your balance off, and they do not want you to never pay at all. They want something very specific in between. They want you to pay the minimum, forever. Stay with me, because once you see the math, you cannot unsee it. Let me start with what the minimum payment actually is. Every month, the card company tells you the smallest amount you are allowed to pay to stay in good standing. It feels generous. You owe $3,000 and they whisper, "Hey, you only have to pay $50 this month." What a relief. You pay the $50. You feel responsible. You feel like you are handling it. You are not handling it. You are being handled. Here's what really happened when you paid that $50. Most of it did not go toward what you owe. It went toward interest. The card company charges you interest on the balance, and credit card interest is brutal, often 20 to 25% a year. So on a $3,000 balance at 22%, you are being charged around $55 a month in interest alone. So when you pay the $50 minimum, you did not even cover the interest. Your debt actually went up. Read that again. You made a payment, and you owe more than before. That is not a side effect. That is the design. Let me make this real, because the numbers are genuinely shocking. Say you have a $5,000 balance at 22% interest, and you only ever pay the minimum. How long do you think it takes to pay off? A year? 2 years? Try over 15 years. And in that time, you will pay more than $7,000 in interest alone. You borrowed $5,000, and you handed the bank over $12,000 total. You paid for that purchase more than twice over, and it took you a decade and a half. Here is where it gets worse. During those 15 years, you did not just lose the interest. You lost everything that money could have become. If instead of feeding the bank, you had invested even a fraction of it, it would have grown. So, the minimum payment does not just cost you the interest. It costs you the mountain of wealth that interest could have built for you. That is the real price, and almost nobody calculates it. So why does this trap work so well? Because it is built on a feeling, not a fact. The minimum payment is designed to feel manageable. It is small. It is comfortable. It whispers, "You are fine. Just keep paying me a little. Do not worry about the rest." And that comfort is the cage. The bank discovered something powerful about human beings. We do not respond to the giant, scary number, the total balance. We respond to the small, friendly number, the minimum. So they put the small, friendly number in the biggest, clearest box on the statement, and they bury the truth in the fine print. There is even a name for what they are exploiting. It is called anchoring. When you see that low minimum payment, your brain anchors to it. That number becomes what feels normal to pay. You stop thinking about the $3,000 or $5,000 you actually owe, and you start thinking only about the $50. The trap is not really in your wallet. It is in your head. And here is the part that should make you angry. Because of consumer pressure, card companies are now legally required to print a box on your statement, showing how long it will take to pay off if you only pay the minimum. They were forced to show you the trap. Most people still never read it. Okay, I have shown you the cage. Now let me hand you the key. Here is exactly how you break the minimum payment trap, step by step. Rule number 1, always pay more than the minimum. Always. Even a little more changes everything. because every dollar above the minimum goes straight at the actual balance, not the interest. If you can only do one thing after this video, do this. Never, ever pay just the minimum again. Rule number 2, pay the full statement balance every month if you possibly can. Here's the secret almost nobody understands about credit cards. If you pay the entire statement balance every single month, you pay zero interest. None. The card gives you a grace period, and inside that window, the money is free to borrow. The rich use credit cards constantly for the points, the protection, the convenience, and they pay zero interest because they clear the balance every month. The card is a tool for them and a trap for everyone else. Same card, different behavior. Rule number 3, if you are already deep in, attack the debt with a real plan, not the minimum. Pick the card with the highest interest rate and throw every extra dollar at it while paying minimums on the rest. When it is gone, roll that whole payment onto the next card. This is called the avalanche method, and it saves you the most money. Or, if you need motivation, knock out the smallest balance first for a quick win. Either way, you're paying with a strategy, instead of drifting on the minimum for 15 years. Rule number 4, while you climb out, stop adding to the pile. You cannot bail out a boat while the hole is still open. Put the cards in a drawer. Switch to a debit card or cash for daily spending until the balances are gone. The goal is simple. Stop feeding the machine that is feeding on you. So let me bring it all the way home. The minimum payment is not a helping hand. It is a leash. It was designed by brilliant people to feel kind, while it quietly keeps you paying interest for years, sometimes decades, turning a small purchase into a fortune handed to the bank. You were never meant to notice. You were meant to feel comfortable, pay the small number, and never do the math. But you just did the math, and that changes everything. Pay more than the minimum. Clear the balance when you can. Attack the debt with a plan, and stop feeding the machine. Do those 4 things, and the exact same credit card that was quietly making the bank rich starts working for you instead. The hidden rich do not avoid credit cards. They just refuse to ever pay that little number in the box. I am the hidden rich guy. If this opened your eyes, like this video so others can find it. Subscribe for more hidden financial truths, and tell me in the comments, of these 4 rules, are you going to tackle first? I will see you in the next one.